So this will be part 18, and today I would like us to clean up this table, and also we add a second table to display the list of the orders that has been placed. So let's get back to the HTML page. If you are joining for the first time, please subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss an update. So I'm going back to the HTML page. So the first thing I would like to do is to add to this table. I'm simply going to add a class of table, and I want it to be table stripped, and also I want it to be table bordered to give it a border, and this is fine. And I would also like to add a caption just above the table. I'm going to use a div tag, and I want to center this text I'm going to add. I'm going to call it let's just call it list of products. Okay, so now this is fine. I would like to do exactly the same thing I did here with the let me see, this is class. Okay, so I would like to just copy this table. Let's use this table to form a second table, and that will be the list of the orders. So I'm going to copy this table all the way down to the table /table. I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to come down here and just paste it right here. Let me just add a HR tag here and just paste it right here. In this case, I'm going to change it to a list of orders. Alright, so in this case, the orders will be I would just like to add maybe the ID, the number of items ordered, We also will need, I would like to need the price, and also the product that was ordered. So these for demo purposes. In the real application, maybe you can do it a bit differently. In the orders table right here, we may not actually need the button, so let me just take it out from here. Okay, and I'm going to change TD. Alright, so in this case, we are going to also change up this. Instead of product in product, we are going to say order in orders. Okay, so at this point I'm going to say, let's see, we have order.id. The second one is let's take out this. So I'm going to just copy this, copy it and paste here, and paste here as well. And I'm going to change this to number, and we have price. Actually, I'm going to use price here. And the first one, let's use description. Let's not just worry about the ID. So let's say description. So in that case, I'm going to just take out this. Okay, so there is the product that was ordered. So order actually doesn't have a description. Order has the product. So we have the product that was ordered, and we want the description of that product. So we are going to say order.product.description. So we have it right here. And what are we forgetting? Hopefully everything will be fine. So I'm sure you know the next thing we are going to do is to get back to the controller, and we simply do exactly the same thing. In this case, we want to add a list of the orders. In this case, I'm simply going to copy this and just repeat it, but in this time I'm going to be sending a list of orders across. So I'm going to paste this here. In this case, I'm going to change this to orders, and in this case here will be order URL, and so permit me to now use maybe just one line. So instead of using objects here, I'm simply going to copy all of this. I'm going to cut it and paste it right here. Oh, sorry, I'm mixing up something. So I'm going to paste it right here. Okay. So at this point, I'm going to take out this as well, and this is gonna be orders. This is gonna be orders, and this also is going to be others. So it's exactly the same thing we have here, except that we now wrote the rest template here in line. So instead of creating another object, we simply put it in line. And okay, so I think I pasted something here which is not to be. Alright, we should be fine. So at this point, if I save everything and run this application, we should also see a list of others. So let me just stop and then restart this application at this point. Let me just cross-check everything. I think everything should be fine. Okay, we missed something. So in this case, it's going to be other URL. So let's change it. So everything started correctly, so I'm simply going to go back to the home page and I'm simply going to hit and refresh on this page. So now we should be able to see the list of product, and now we don't have any orders for now, so we have the list of orders right here. So what we are going to do in the next tutorial is to be able to code these buttons to be able to display a pop-up that says, are you sure you want to place this order? And then if you say yes, it's going to place the order and update this list of orders. Meanwhile, if I go to orders, let's see if we have some orders here. Orders. So we actually have some orders, and we actually don't have anything returned. So this is an error we need to correct right now. So I'm going to go back to this place. So we have order in orders. So this should be orders. So that's where the error is coming from. So we should actually have some orders being placed. So I'm going to restart this application at this point. Let's see if we get a list of orders displayed in the HTML page. So everything starts up at this point, so we are going to simply get back to the page, and I'm going to refresh by hitting on the F5 key. It says order.product.description. So let's see where the problem is coming from. So it's actually we have this summary, so it's gonna be summary instead of product. So let's get back here. So it's gonna be order the summary dot description. Alright, so I'm gonna save everything and then restart the application, and let's see, hopefully we should have everything working at this point. So I'm gonna just Right, so let's just refresh and hopefully everything should be fine. So we have a list of products and we also have a list of orders here, as you can see. So the next thing we want to do at this point is to code for this button that is going to display a list of items here. That's going to give us option to place a new order, and this going to give a pop-up that is going to appear as a list of orders. I'd like to thank you for viewing for now, and we see in the next part.